And a very pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Conley Gymnasium here on the campus of Flora High School, where tonight we've got a special treat in store for you. The Flora Wolf Gals at 8-16 taking on, and 2-4 in the Little Illini Conference, taking on the number one team in the state, the Paris Lady Tigers at 27-0 and 6-0 in the Little Illini Conference, into town here tonight to take on the Flora Wolf Gals. The Paris Tigers have been a train rolling down the track. They have been a ocean liner cruising through traffic. They are a juggernaut. They come in with a record of 27-0, 6-0 in the conference. But while that is impressive, and that sounds impressive, you see the numbers there. We look down there at those points for and point against numbers for the Paris Tigers. 1,711 points for, that's 63 points a game. That more than doubles the points against, or almost doubles the points against, with the 860 against. That's 31.9. The Lady Tigers are knocking teams off at a clip of 31 points a game, 31 and a half points a game, and they are doing it quickly. Their first quarter scores. This is where it's going to be tough for the Wolf Gals. They've got to have a chance tonight. They're going to need to stick with the Paris Tigers here in the first quarter and in the first half. They got to keep it close. The Paris Lady Tigers like to get off in a hurry. They come in here of their last 6 games. Here are some of the first quarter scores: 14-2, 16-7, 10-7 after a first quarter, 29-2 after a first quarter, and then also 19-5 and 25-9. So the Lady Tigers can fill up the hoop, and the Flora Wolf Gals are going to need to play some good defense tonight to try to keep the Lady Tigers off the scoreboard. Flora at a little bit of a disadvantage tonight as well. Junior starter Emma Walden is missing tonight. She'll be missing the next few games. They're hoping she'll be back for the regional, as she broke a bone in her finger one of the last games out, and she is going to miss a little bit of time. They originally thought that it was going to be a year-ending process for Emma, but it's not that bad. So hopefully the Flora Wolf Gals will have Emma Walden back. It's going to be a varied lineup tonight with Walden out. But the thing is, Flora has won 2 games in a row. They're 2-4 in the conference. Both those games, the most recent games, conference wins. They beat KZ Westfield last week, and they beat KZ Westfield earlier this week, and then they beat Robinson last Saturday, 49-43. We've got our national anthem, and here it is. Our national anthem performed by the Flora High School Pep Band. We are getting ready for tonight's contest. Again, the Lady Tigers in at 27-0. and they bring some outstanding talent here to tonight's contest. They've got kids that are already signed and heading off to scholarship opportunities as the Sarah Isuf is a 1,500-point scorer. She's committed to DePaul University, and she leads the team in scoring. And she's also one of the captains. Jenna Gates is committed to Franklin College in Tennessee. Pardon me. And also Carrington Crable's a 1,000-point scorer, committed to Lakeland. And that's just getting started. Here are the starting lineups for the Lady Tigers. At one guard, it is senior Jenna Gates. She's 5'6" tall. Wears number 1. She'll be joined by 5'11" Sarah Isuf, number 14. And she, even though she's 5'11", she'll go outside and she'll shoot from the arc. Carrington Crable, also a senior at 5'7". Kelsey Crampton, a senior 5'9", number 25. And Madison Rigdon, sophomore, 5'7". So 4 seniors and a sophomore for the Paris Lady Tigers. And they're loaded with seniors. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seniors on this team. Only 1 junior plus 4 freshmen. So that tells you how widely varied they are. Starting for the Wolf Gals, at guard, number 11, Lainey Carter. She's a freshman. She'll be joined by Paige Benke, also a freshman, number 20. Number 23, Reagan Henson is a junior. Also, Jency Benke, the 2 Benke girls starting tonight, number 25. And number 34, Taylor Brown, also a junior for the Wolf Gals. So the Wolf Gals with 3 juniors and 2 freshmen starting tonight against these Lady Tigers. The Lady Tigers won the JV game 50-27. Coach Josh Fox of the Flora Wolf Gals given last and final instructions prior to game time. And when you have 2 freshmen out there starting for Flora, it makes that path, and injuries makes that path that much more difficult for the Wolf Gals. We'll see how it works out, as it'll be Sarah Isuf jumping it up against Paige Benke, and the freshman wins the tip back to Lainey Carter. It'll be Wolf Gal basketball to start things off. Brown with it out on the right side. Around the horn it goes to Carter. Outside, Henson drives to the left corner, and then back out to Carter. To the left side it goes. Elbow jumper is a bit long for Taylor Brown. Long rebound and pass up to Isuf. Knocked away and stolen by Benke. Jency Benke with the pickup. Up ahead it goes to Reagan Henson. Her runner is a little bit long. Rebound comes down to Kelsey Crampton. Long pass ahead. Isuf puts it up and in. Sarah Isuf injured last season, and she was being looked at by some pretty big schools, like we're talking the high Division I schools were giving her the eye. And after she injured her knee, some of them all backed off. A lot of them backed off. And DePaul said, hey, we'll take you in. We'd love to have you. And so that is how Sarah Isuf, 1,500-point scorer, 5'11", an outstanding all-around player, is heading to Greencastle to play at DePaul University. DePaul with a W, not DePaul with an L. In it comes to Benke. She drops it to Benke and then down to Brown. Gets away from her. Fires it back outside to Paige Benke. Down low, Jency working against Isuf. Back outside, 3 on the play. On the shot, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Kelsey Crampton. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. Long 3 on the way off the iron. No good from Rigdon. Rebound to Crable. Around the horn, they find Crable cutting to the hoop. She puts it in. She's fouled. And Carrington Crable will head to the free throw line for the and one. There's the nice feed in there from Crampton, and boy, Crable knew what to do with it. She basically caught and shot in one motion. The and one on the way is off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Paige Benke for the Flora Wolf Gals. 4-0 in favor of Paris. And They put some pressure on. Flora able to get through it. But Paige Benke stepped out of bounds down low. It will go back to the Lady Tigers, leading 4-0. 6 minutes gone. 6 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Walking it up for the Lady Tigers is number 1, Jenna Gates, into the corner. She looks for Crable, back outside to Gates. Paris in their road black uniforms with orange numerals. Tiger colors. Cross court, Madison Rigdon drives through traffic to the hole. Shot won't go. Rigdon will head to the free throw line for 2 shots. And Paige Benke just picked up her second foul for the Wolf Gals. First of 2 is good for Madison Rigdon, 5'7" sophomore. Paige is going to have to go take a seat as Sophia Heath checks in. Both free throws good for Madison Rigdon. Flora needs a hoop. They do not need to fall far behind this Paris squad. They are going to be tough to catch up to. Jency Benke guarded by Isef. Gets around her, loses the handle, but it's picked up by Hansen. Her shot won't go. Long pass up court. They catch Isef heading to the hoop. She lays it up and in. 8-0 lead here for the Lady Tigers with 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, and a foul. It's going to be a hold against Jenna Gates. Her first, team first. Officials tonight, by the way, Dave Sands along with Larry Watts and Matthew Breen. Pass into Benke, but she was struggling inside with Isef and nobody touched it. It'll be Paris basketball on the turnover. So Jenna Gates will jog it up, crosses the large painted F into the corner. Isef for 3, off the iron, no good. Long rebound, fired out to Brown. She'll wait for some teammates. Oh, she looked the wrong direction. Carter was wide open the other way. Laney Carter cutting to the hoop. She could have seen her there. Brown outside to Hansen, a long way from the basket. She works against Jenna Gates. Drops it to Jency Benke. Paige is on the bench with foul issues. On the drive, Brown fires it out to Laney Carter. Back around Hansen, looking to get through the pressure. Jumper from 17 is on the way, no good for Taylor Brown. Long pass up ahead, Snowburden. Carrington Crable, she's got her second bucket of the night. It's 10-0. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Driving around traffic. Henson will try a 2-pointer. It's no good. Grabbed by Isef. She'll bring it along herself. The 5'11" senior stops, pops from 6. No good. Rebound taken down by Crable. She'll head back to the line for 2 shots. That foul's going to go against Laney Carter. Her first. Third against Flora. Crable 0 for 2 now from the free throw line. Allie Parker will check in for the Wolf Gals, the sophomore, as Reagan Henson takes a seat. 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. It's 10-0 in favor of Paris. Make it 11. Crable now 1 out of 3 from the line. Flora's been able to get some good looks, but a little bit maybe out of their range. And a near steal, and it will be a turnover as Laney Carter was trying to get it over to Allie Parker. These 2 freshmen going against, well, Allie's a sophomore. Freshman and sophomore going against that tough defensive front of the Paris Lady Tigers. That's a large task. Pass dropped down to Gates, and she has it knocked away and stolen. Taylor Brown with the steal. Here come the Wolf Gals. Carter will get it across the timeline. Heads to the left. Off to Brown. Brown lob pass inside, but a little bit too strong. Finally picked up by Benke. She puts it up and in. She's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for the and one. Jency Benke in the right place at the right time. That'll be the second team foul against Paris. As Benke is at the line for the and one, she hits it. .310 to go, and a traveling violation called against the Lady Tigers. Isuf a little bit footy over there on the far side. By the way, that earlier foul went against Crampton. They've put it up on the board now. Both me and Larry McGrew up here were trying to figure out who committed it. Off to the left side, driving to the hoop. Brown gets bumped, and they're going to call a traveling violation. She took a little bit of a bump there from Kelsey Crampton. 11-3, the lead for Paris here with 2:55 remaining in the first quarter. Wolf Gals going to a zone, seeing if they can't slow down the Lady Tigers. Jumper from Isuf in the corner won't go. Rebound comes down to Flora. Isuf is ISAF, the senior star for the Paris Lady Tigers. Carter on the drive, throws it away. Stolen by Rigdon. Long pass up court to Gates. Tried to drop it down to Isuf. The ball got away. Carter takes it away. Nice steal for Lainey Carter. Up ahead to Brown or up to Parker. Across the timeline with it. Looks down for Benke. She gets tangled up, picks it back up, throws it off the leg of Isuf. Now looks inside, finds Heath. Back around it goes. 2 minutes to go and a turnover as Flora was working it around. Subs in for the Tigers. Caitlin Littleton will check in. Also checking in, Kendra Young. Littleton's a sophomore, 5'6". Young, a freshman at 5'11". She's wearing number 13. (11-3), under 2 minutes to go here in this first half. You are watching Flora Girls High School Basketball here on Wabash Catch TV, on cable and on YouTube at the Wabash Catch TV channel. We appreciate however you're tuning in. Thanks so much. With the ball is Isuf, guarded by Parker, looks down low. That pass stolen away by Benke. Parker got her hand on it, and Benke gathers. Long pass up to Carter. Lainey Carter off to Taylor Brown. Brown nearly lost the handle. Jency Benke had an open 18-footer, didn't take it. Parker will take it from 20. No good. Rebound comes down to Paris. Kendra Young, long pass up court to Isuf. Off to the left wing. Drive, Crable, and she's fouled. Who's going to get it? Carter will end up picking it up. Number 2 on Lainey Carter. Number 4 against the Wolf Gals. A timeout on the court taken by Flora with 1:02 to go in the quarter. Back after this word.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Here's a replay of that recent foul before any shot, and a traveling violation will be called on Carrington Crable. Talking in the during the break with the coach here beside me, Larry McGrew, and I agree with him that Paris, for being number 1 in the state, playing a little bit sloppy with the basketball. They still lead by 8, however, 11-3. Near steal by Young, gathered by Heath. She goes inside the three-point line. Off the left, now that is stolen away. This time by Trinity Tingley, one of the freshmen. As another foul will be called against Flora. Crable gets into traffic, and she takes a beating out there. Tingley to throw in, gets it into Isef. Her shot partially blocked, I believe, by Brown. Rebound to Flora. Here come the Wolf Gals. Down by 8, 33 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Benke on the top of the key off to Reagan Henson. She's guarded by Littleton. Drop pass down to Heath. Back outside it goes to Parker. 20 seconds to go. Again to Heath, this time stolen away. Long pass down court to Crable. She puts it up and in, and she is fouled. Carrington Crable has been on the ground already tonight, I got to say 4 or 5 times. And she is fouled by Taylor Brown, team foul number 6. And Crable, who already has 7 points out of their 13, misses another free throw. She's 1 out of 4, and a steal. Steal by Caitlin Littleton. Be a blocking foul against Sophia Heath, as 3 players for Flora now holding 2 fouls. We still have 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Littleton to the line. She's there for 2 shots. And misses the first. Paris right now 4 for 8 from the free throw line. Second one upcoming. It's good. 1 out of 2 for Littleton. And the press is on for Paris. 5 seconds to go. Brown beats it. Jumper from 12 is no good. She's fouled, and that's going to be Isef. I believe that was number 14. Yep, Sarah Isef will pick up her first. Team foul number 3, but with 1.9 to go. Heading to the line for 2 shots is Taylor Brown. Bangs home the first off the back of the rim. Nice. 14-4, the score here after or late in the quarter. And the shooter went across the line, Taylor Brown, a little bit early. So with 1.9 to go, Paris is going to see if they can't hit a big long one. Isef to throw in, gets it in. Long 3 from Rigdon from the half court. Off the backboard, no good. So through 1 quarter, Paris leads Flora 14-4. Back after these.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Probably the most important thing in medicine is to have a home, a place where you can come and be seen and get treatment for minor or serious conditions. My name is Dr. Harry Carter. I see patients in very different situations and circumstances, and at all times try to make a difference in their lives. One should not feel like they can't come in with a problem and allow us to help them fix it. Come in, I think that'd be the best way and the easiest way. We'd love to have patients join us, and we'd love to help serve them.
Visit us at crhpc.org.
Welcome back to Flora after 1 quarter of play. It's the Paris Lady Tigers leading the Flora Wolf Gals after 14-4, and they will send back out Jenna Gates along with Madison Rigdon, Sarah Isef, Carrington Crable, and Kelsey Crampton, the starting 5, back into the game. As that ball's knocked away. Isef drops it down to Crable. Wow, boy, she's going to head to the free throw line again where she's 1 out of 4. But that's just one of those plays when you go over the top, you get the whistle, and that'll be team foul number 8. Second one on Taylor Brown. First of 2 is no good. Crable having a tough time at the free throw line. She is 1 for 5 right now. Carrington is a senior, 5 feet 7 inches tall. And she goes 0 for 2. 1 for 6. Henson for the Wolf Gals, Allie Parker, and it's going to be an illegal screen from Cadence Carter. Team foul number 9. Carter picks up her first. 4 players for Flora with 2 fouls. And 7:28 to go here in the first half. It's 14-4 Paris. They drop it down to Isaac. She gathers, puts it up from 6 and good. Sarah Isaac already with over 1,500 points on the season, or in her career, pardon me. Throwing it in. Parker has it stolen away. Crable heads to the hoop and misses the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Jenna Gates. I'm just glad to see that Carrington Crable was able to stay on her feet. That kid must lead the world in strawberries. 16-4, the lead for Paris. Henson with some fancy dribble, toss it to Parker. Parker off to the right to Alyssa Young. Alyssa Young on the dribble out to the top of the key. Has it picked away by Crable. Crable now that will take her time, let her teammates catch up. Up across with it is Madison Rigdon around the horn. Jenna Gates. Gates looks down low to the left corner, back outside through the hands of Isaf. Tigers a little bit out of sorts right now. They lead 16-4. To the high post, cutting to the hoop. Shot won't fall, but Carrington Crable will head to the free throw line again, where she's 1 out of 6. 10th team foul against the Wolf Gals. They're fouling the right person as Jency Benke picks up her first. Crable's had a struggle there tonight. There's her second made out of 7 attempts. And both. 2 for 2 that time for Carrington. Carrington with a K, Crable with a K. It's 18-4 in favor of Paris. Allie Parker out on top, trying some fancy dribbling as well. Has it knocked away, nearly stolen by Madison Rigdon. She got too close to the half line, and the only way that she was going to be able to keep the ball was trying to dribble behind her back like that. But did not work. Flora does retain possession on the alternating possession. Young will throw it in, and it is saved. It was intended for Cadence Carter, but saved by a teammate. Young has it now off to Carter. To Henson. Henson drives to the hole. Bounced away. Steele up ahead again to Crable. She heads to the hoop, plays it up and in. Crable with 11. Leads all scores. 11 out of 20. 20-4. Off it goes to Henson from Cadence Carter. Carter with it to the left side over to Alyssa Young, giving her the left hand. She chooses not to take it. 5:15 to go here in the second quarter, and another steal for Paris. Drive to the hoop, shot won't fall for Madison Rigdon. Rigdon wants another steal. 3 on the way is blocked, Rebound gathered by Flora. Jenna Gates was on that block. 3 from Henson, no good. Rebound Isef. She's got Crable wide open heading up court. She lays it up and in. Crable able to get out quickly, and she's got 13. 22-4. Timeout. Flora will be back after these words.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full-service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel.
There's the layup there for the senior Carrington Crable. Crable off to a fine start tonight. She's got 13 points, 5 field goals, 3 out of 8 from the free throw line. She's one of the senior starters, one of the 4 senior starters for this tough Paris Lady Tigers team. By the way, this is Lace Up for Cancer night. Lace Up for Cancer is they're fighting pediatric cancer. And all the funds raised have been going to pediatric cancer services. I donated, so hope you did too. Pass down to Parker coming out of the timeout. Shot won't go. Rebound lost out of bounds. It will, on the held ball, go back to the Lady Tigers. I was talking about Carrington Crable. She is a 1,000-point scorer, is going to school at Lakeland, leads the team in rebounding. And you can see she's good at that for the Tigers. On the dribble, Kendra Young drops it in the corner to Jenna Gates. Back around it goes. Caitlin Littleton. Gates again in the right corner. Outside now to Trinity Tingley. And she throws it into the corner over the head of the intended recipient, Jenna Gates. Trinity Tingley, along with Kendra Young and Deming Hawkins, are some freshmen who played on undefeated back-to-back state championship teams in grade school. So a lot is expected for those young ladies. And if you're a freshman playing on a 27-0 varsity squad, you're already reaching a lot of expectations and exceeding them. A foul is called against Paris underneath. It will remain Flora basketball. That's going to be a push against Crable. Check that. Kelsey Crampton picks up her second. Team foul number 4 for the Lady Tigers. 3:41 to go here in the half. Outside with it is Ava Cameron around the horn. And a near steal through the hands of Cadence Carter, picked up by Gates to the hoop. She's fouled by Allie Parker, and she'll head to the free throw line for 2 shots. Jenna Gates yet to score. One of 2 starters who have not yet scored for Paris. Now just 1. Gates with a second free throw to come. Off the iron, no good. Lady Tigers shooting about 50% from the line, 7 out of 14 right now. Cadence Carter with it. Her pass knocked away, but gathered. Nice job by Ava Cameron picking it up. 23-4 and a near steal by Trinity Tingley. You're talking about the defense the Paris Tigers employ. They are tough defensively. When you can score and you play good defense, you're going to win some games. I believe that is the Captain Obvious point of the night. Carter with it out on top. Trying to get it down low to Benke, can't get it to her. That's Paige Benke. back in the game with 2 fouls. She has it, gets it over to Carter. She's fouled. That's going to go against Kendra Young. And it should be 2 shots for Cadence Carter. Carter with the first. Cadence, the sophomore. And she hits them both. Reagan Henson will check back in as Allie Parker heads to the bench. The Wolf Gals look like they're going to go into a half-court zone trap. Outside with it, now off into the corner. 3 on the way is good for Madison Rigdon. Her first field goal. Ball's loose down low, still loose. Flora controls. Carter out to Carter, and Laney Carter travels. 26-6, 20-point lead for the Wolf Gals with 2:20 to go here in this first half. Isuf plays catch outside with Littleton. 3 on the way from Isuf, no good. Rebound comes to Flora. Henson sprints up court. Passes off the leg of Paris, and it's picked up by the Tigers. And now a steal by Reagan Henson. She gathers, and a timeout taken by the Wolf Gals. We'll take one as well. It's 26-6, 2 minutes to go. Back in 30 seconds.
Are you tired of searching high and low in those big chain stores to find what you need and deserve some royal treatment? Come to the King, Rural King in Salem. The friendly folks at Rural King will never leave you searching for those hard-to-find items on your list. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, and clothing. Oh, and did I mention we also have everything else, along with all of the quality brands that you deserve. Salem Rural King is a proud retailer of the steel product line. Your searching is over when you know the King, Rural King in Salem.
Welcome back to Flora. It's 26-6 in favor of Paris, the number 1 ranked team in Class 2A in the state of Illinois. They play some defense. They are big and tall, and they play some tough D. They are undefeated at 27-0, looking to go 28. I believe they're 6-0 in the conference. Yep. 6 out of, 9 teams. Chance of 8. Jumper won't fall for Ava Kamen. Here come the Lady Tigers. 1:50 to go here in the first half on the drive. Crable loses the handle. The ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Flora. It will remain Paris basketball. Sophia Heath to check in for the Wolf Gals. And she just has to defend Isuf. That's tough. 1,500-point score. That's all easy task, but a shot missed. Rebound Sophia Heath. A foul in back court. That'll be team foul number 6. That's called on Carrington Crable. Her first. And a steal. That one taken away. They get it around to Crable. She puts it up and in. Crable now with 15. And another steal for Paris. Stolen right back by Taylor Brown. Brown gets it across the timeline. Back to Ava Kamen. Kamen's a freshman. Carter's a freshman. She has the basketball. Paige Benke's a freshman. She's number 20 on the court. Taylor Brown, a junior, number 34, and she'll travel as she was well defended. Trying to get a little extra head start on her way to the hoop. Caitlin Littleton will toss in as Madison Rigdon will bring it up for the Lady Tigers. Into the corner it goes. Back outside with it, Littleton. Off to Kendra Young. Littleton, a sophomore. Young, a freshman. Around the horn, Rigdon, a sophomore. Down low. Back out to Rigdon. 3 on the way. She's got a couple. 2 3-pointers this quarter for that sophomore from Paris. And it's a 25-point lead. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Laney Carter brings it across. She's in trouble. She's trapped and she's fouled, so Laney will head to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That one's going to go against Kendra Young. The freshman picks up her second as Laney Carter heads to the line. Flora just having a very difficult time offensively. Only 1 field goal tonight for the Wolf Gals. That's what the Tigers do. They shut people down. First free throw, no good. Isa saves it to herself. Very impressive. 15 seconds to go. Up to Crable. Back to Rigdon. Rigdon drives. Good help there by Benke. Outstanding. 9 seconds to go. Out on top. Long 3 by Trinity Tingley. It won't go. And Flora won't get a shot off before the end of the first half. Good first half for the Paris Lady Tigers. They lead Flora here 31-6. We'll be back with halftime statistics and all kinds of other information for you here from Conley Gymnasium. You are watching Flora Girls High School Basketball on Wabash Catch TV. Back after these words.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Are you needing to advertise or promote your business or special event? At Meager Sign and Graphics, they can print and install laminated vinyl on all sizes of metal, PVC, and plastic sign material. Meager's offers all types of vinyl options with professional installation on your vehicles, walls, and windows, or just about anything else you would like to be personalized. Meager's also offers all sizes of PVC and mesh banners. Meager's is now able to offer LED message centers. Stop in or call Kevin Blank or Danny King at Meager Sign and Graphics for all your lettering and advertising needs.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Established in 1945 by farmers and folks like you, the primary goal of South Central FS has always been to improve the profitability of farming. And with a focus on service and safety, FS Propane is committed to keeping your system and appliances running efficiently. FS is a local full-service propane company offering you expert tank installation and system maintenance, as well as dedicated seasonal service. So when it comes to managing your propane needs, look to the experts. Look to South Central FS.
Life is full of special times, and at Flora Savings Bank, we're here with you through all of them. Growing your family, finding that perfect home, taking that family vacation you've always dreamed about, or starting your own business. At Flora Savings Bank, we keep things simple. Our banking apps allow you to spend less time banking and more time with what matters most. Check out Flora Savings Bank 2.0 and get the best of everything. Caring bankers, great technology, and a bank that cares about community. Stop by the bank or apply online at florasavings.com. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman, Judy Reed, and Brandon Klein, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and to add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook Tire and Interstate Battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop. Russ Broniker, Boulder Chevrolet Buick in Salem, and Russ Broniker Auto Group in Effingham are your premier sources for new and pre-owned vehicles in Southern Illinois. Their outstanding and diverse selection of GM products and commitment to quality service ensures satisfied customers who return time after time. After over 30 years, your friends at Boulder and the Broniker Auto Group remain committed to the simple philosophy: offer a quality product and back it up with service that's second to none. That's Boulder Chevrolet Buick in Salem and Russ Broniker Cadillac Buick and GMC in Effingham.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield banking companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
And welcome back here to Flora. Conley Gym here at the home of the Flora Wolf Gals as they trail here at the half 31-6. Not a ton of scoring to tell you about. Jency Benke with 3 for the Wolf Gals. She's 1 out of 1 from the line. 2 for Cadence Carter as she had a 2 for 2 from the line, and Taylor Brown with 1. She's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Just 1 field goal in the first half for Flora, and that came from Jency Benke. The Wolf Gals with 4 players, multiple fouls. Sophia Heath has 2. Lainey Carter has 2 fouls. Paige Benke has 2 fouls. And 2 fouls also on Taylor Brown. For the Paris Lady Tigers, they're led here at the half by Carrington Crable. Crable's got 15 points on 6 field goals and 3 out of 8 from the free throw line. 8 points for Madison Rigdon. Rigdon 2 for 2 from the line. She also hit a couple of 3-pointers there in that first half. 6 points for Sarah Isef. Isef carrying over 1,500 points on the season, or on the career, pardon me, with 3 field goals. And 1 point apiece for Jenna Gates and Caitlin Littleton. Each of those young ladies 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. We are ready to go here for the second half. The Lady Tigers will send out their starters. Jenna Gates, Sarah Isef, along with Carrington Crable, Kelsey Crampton, and Madison Rigdon. It'll be Flora basketball as they try to get it to Lainey Carter. She does finally gather. Jency Benke along with Paige Benke, Reagan Henson, and Taylor Brown. Brown with it now at the free throw line. Tries to drive, has it knocked away by Crable, but gathered. Down low, Jency Benke works on the block. Back again to Brown, losing the handle. Loses the handle again, but right to Jency Benke, who puts it up, and it won't go. Rebound Crable, fires it up court. Picked up by Isaac, to the hoop, and partially blocked there. Nice job by, I believe that was Lainey Carter, got a hand on that. Nice work. 31-6, the Tigers leading the Wolf Gals. Down low to Crampton. 3 on the way is good again for Madison Rigdon. Heavens to Betsy, she can shoot. 5'7" sophomore, and she, I think, may have grown taller than that as the year has gone by. 34-6 in favor of Paris. They are a tough team to handle. Under 7 minutes to go here in the third. Lob pass to Paige Benke, back outside Jency from 16. It's good. Second field goal of the night for Jency. Nice pass up court to Isef, and she lays it up and in. Isef returns the favor. It's 36-8. On the dribble, Lainey Carter. She's in backcourt. They need to start working it forward. Reagan Henson will make it. Beat the clock. She heads to the hoop. Shot won't go. Wild one taken down by Carrington Crable. She wants to run. 3-on-2 to the hoop. She lays it in. Crable makes it a 30-point game. 38-8. Wow. I tell you what, the Tigers are a tough defensive squad. You can see that looking at their typical scores. They average a 32-point win almost over all their opponents, as a foul committed by Jenna Gates, her second, team first. 5:55, near steal by Rigdon, as she tried to knock it away there from Reagan Henson. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. By the way, I do have an updated score from Champaign. With a minute 43 to go in the ball game. Minnesota was down 8 moments ago, and they've cut it to 1, 52-51. So the Illini with their hands full at home. The 19th ranked Fighting Illini. Carter loses the handle, taken away by Crampton. Long pass up to Crable. She puts it up and in. She's fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line for the and one. Wow. This defense by Paris is amazing. Flora with, I'm cheating here, looking at Larry McGrew's turnover count. He's got him with 21 turnovers. I think that might have been halftime. The and one is good. 5:40 to go. Third quarter, 41-8. Barring a comeback, we'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter as there's another steal by Paris. Up to Isif. Through traffic, she lays it up and off, no good. And commits a foul on the rebound. That'll be number 2 on Isif. Probably a little bit of frustration there for the senior, not getting the shot to drop. Carter in trouble in the backcourt. They do get it across. Allie Parker into the game now for the Wolf Gals. And there's a steal by Isif. Fires it up ahead to Gates, who lays it up, and no good. Paris failing on the last couple of breaks. They still lead by plenty. Under 5 minutes to go here in the and there's another steal. Crable got it back and loses the handle out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Timeout on the court. Flora takes their fourth. We'll take one as well. Back after this word.
At Back & Body Works Chiropractic, we help you feel better naturally. We can help your whole family from newborns to the elderly. We offer auriculotherapy for smoking cessation and appetite control. We use acupuncture to improve health and well-being in the mind and body. We offer high-quality herbal supplements for adults and children, as well as CBD oil. We also offer exercise classes for women of every age, size, and fitness level. Stop by and see us on the square in Louisville.
Call my mommy.
And welcome back here to Flora. 41-8, the lead for the Flora Wolf Gals. And boy, oh boy, they have their hands full tonight with this Paris Tigers squad. The Lady Tigers are looking for their 28th win. Of course, you're only granted 35 games. By the way, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, we'll hear where the teams will be placed for the regionals in the girls. Seeds came out today, but assignments will be made tomorrow and scheduled. That'll be tomorrow afternoon. So if you're watching tomorrow night's game at Sisney, we've got Patoka at Sisney boys for you tomorrow night, and we'll have some information as well on the girls. So that'll be something to look forward to. Pass drop down to Crable, and she lays it in. Crable with 23. That was a nifty pass from Isif. It's a 35-point lead. Benke back to Henson, across the page, Benke. She was trying to get it to Jency, cutting to the hoop. Back to Henson, 3 on the way. No good, rebound Crable. She fires it down court. Ball's loose, picked up by Carter. Throws it ahead. Benke ahead to Henson, to the hoop. And a charge will be called on Reagan Henson, as I believe that was Gates was locked. Pardon me, that's Crable. Crable on the ground again. She was set for plenty of time. And for Henson, that is foul number 1. Just the second foul this half against the Wolf Gals. Pass down low intended for Crable. It's off the foot of Benke. 4 minutes to go here in the basketball game. Or pardon me, in the third quarter. Pass comes in to Crable. Crable outside to Gates. Gates on the dribble over to Isif, open for three. Off the front iron, no good. Isif, no three-pointers tonight. She only has 8 points, and she's a big scorer. You don't get to 1,500 points without a lot of points per game. 43-8. Dominating performance for Paris. And it comes to Sophia Heath. Back to Parker. Henson back in the game along with Lainey Carter, and Jency Benke remains in for the Wolfgals. Drive, Parker shot blocked by Crampton, saved back in, and picked up by Heath. Pass down to her, and a held ball. Crable tangled up. Subs in for Paris. Kendra Young comes in along with Trinity Tingley into the game. And Caitlin Littleton checks back in. Across with it. Gates into the corner. Three from the corner won't go. Rebound. Crable's going to, that's going to be a foul on Kendra Young. Her third. Kendra Young hasn't played too many minutes to be picking up all those fouls. Three minutes to go here in the third. On the drive, Henson through the traffic underneath, around to Parker. And a foul out on top. That's going to go against Isif. Sarah Isif picks up her third, fourth against Paris. 26 turnovers against Flora. And it comes to Henson. That could have been 27. She drops it down. Shot won't go for Heath, but the tip no good and out of bounds. It will remain Flora basketball. Flora just unable to score. Having a lot of difficulty putting the ball in the hoop. Benke off a nice pass in from Parker, puts it up and in. Jency's got 7 out of the 10 for Flora. Outside three on the way is locked into the spot there on the basket. So it'll be Flora ball on the alternating possession. Dave Sands isn't going to be able to jump up and get that. You got to knock it out. He's 2 for 2, and then he gets it to drop in. He's got 3 for 3 there, wasn't he? 43-10, the lead for the Lady Tigers. Bringing it across, Lainey Carter. Off to Allie Parker, back to Carter. 2:20 to go here in the third. Flora trying to get under that 30-point number and keep the game from going into running clock at this point. Pride involved. Caitlin Littleton will pick up the foul. That's number 5 against the Lady Tigers. 2:16 to go here in the third quarter. Into Carter. Actually, at this point, you just want to get some people to score. You don't care if you're running clock or not. You want some offense to work, give you a good feeling heading into next week. 3 is good for Allie Parker. Back outside with it. Gates puts it up from 12. It's off the back iron, falls around and in. Jenna Gates' first field goal of the game. Back up to 32. Minute 40 to go. Third quarter. Caitlin Littleton on the guarding her compatriot, number 11. Both number 11s. Has the pass inside. Pardon me, I have the hiccups. Heath has the pass. Foul from behind by Kendra Young. The freshman has 4. And so the next foul on Paris will put Flora on the line. Pass into Benke, knocked away. Picked up by Littleton. She sprints down court. She's fouled, and it'll be out of bounds. No shot. And there's a final score in Champaign. Illinois beats Minnesota by 8, 59-51. Scored the last 7 points of the game. 3 on the way is good for Isaac. You knew she was going to hit one sometime. She's into double digits. She might have had a double-digit streak, too, that she didn't want to mess up. Isaac heads down court, puts it up. After the steal, she's fouled. She'll head to the line. Two free throws coming up for Sarah Isif. You see the foul there by Sophia Heath. That's the number 4 on Flora this half. As Isif with 12, going for her 13th point. Lainey Carter will take a seat. And Isif good on both her free throws. First 2 attempts of the night. Bumps that lead back to 37. And there's another turnover. Picked up by Littleton. Up ahead she goes to Tingley, who lays it up and in. 52-13. This Paris Tiger squad is some kind of talented. And they are playing in 2A this year. Last year they've been in 3A for the last few years. Not anymore with the new divisions in IHSA. That foul goes against Isif, and it's going to put Benke on the free throw line for 1-and-1. Isif and Gates will take a seat as the Tigers send Deming Hawkins along with Madison Rigdon back in. Front end is no good and out of bounds. 52-13 with 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Good to see the Illini move to 8-2 in the Big Ten. I want to say 18-5 on the year, something like that. And timeout taken by Paris. With 19 seconds to go in the quarter, we'll take one as well. Back after this word.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help. With auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
19.4 seconds to go. That was the 7th Big Ten win in a row for Illinois, as they were 1-2 in the conference following the early season loss to up at Michigan State. And they have won consistently since. Great January for the Fighting Illini. Paris, see what they do here with the last shot of the quarter. Off to the left side, and a illegal screen is going to be called. And that's going to go against Deming Hawkins, I believe. Yeah, Coach Tingley hasn't had too many close games, wanted to work on some stuff. That was a called play. And a steal, shot up and good for Trinity Tingley. She'll head to the free throw line for the and one. Boy, oh boy. That foul goes against Alyssa Young. And the Paris Tigers are a real deal As that ball lost out of bounds. It'll remain Paris basketball with 0.1 seconds to go. Not much time to do anything. This is a tough Tigers squad. So after 3 quarters of play, the Paris Lady Tigers lead Flora 54-13. Back after this word.
Welcome to Zinc Building Center. My dad and Ryan work here. They sell lumber, paint, doors, windows, plumbing, electrical, and much more. Oh yeah, they sell guns too. Zinc Building Center on Route 45 and Louisville. It's a cool place.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
And welcome back here to Flora, as Paris will send out the youngsters. Does include one starter still. Kendra Young's out there, number 13, along with Deming Hawkins, a freshman, number 32. Number 33, Madison Rigdon, a sophomore. Number 3, Trinity Tingley, a freshman. And number 11, Caitlin Littleton, a sophomore. For the Wolf Gals, it's Taylor Brown along with Alyssa Young, Ava Cammon, Cadence Carter, and also Maddie Easton into the game for Flora. On the drive, Littleton through traffic, puts it up, no good, gets her own board, then loses it. Out to Rigdon. To the right side, Littleton. Rigdon's open for 3. She's already hit a couple. She's hit her 3rd. Make that her 4th. That's her 4th three-pointer of the night. As the clock will run through the rest of the game, barring a timeout or an injury. It's a 44-point lead. And there's a foul out on top. Going to go against Deming Hawkins, her 2nd. Team foul number 8. And heading to the free throw for the Wolf Gals, Cadence Carter. Cadence is 2 for 2 there so far. She's up there for 1-1 right now. Cadence can shoot free throws, kids. Cadence can shoot. Sophomore. They don't list heights, but judging, I'd say about 5'7" or 8. Misses the second one. Nice board by Brown. The follow won't go. Rebound into the corner, gathered by Alyssa Young. Outside. Cammon. And there's a push against Maddie Easton. Offensive foul. We'll give the basketball back to Paris. Five minutes, 50 seconds remaining here in the contest as the Wolf Gals will fall to 8-17 and 2-5 in the Little Illini Conference. Paris will improve to 28-0 and 7-0 in conference. They were undefeated last year in conference play, undefeated this year in conference play with 1 to go. As that three-pointer is shy. Rebound passed out and last touched by Rigdon. She'll head to the bench along with Deming Hawkins as the Lady Tigers are clearing their bench. Nice drive up and in for Maddie Easton. A Around the horn, out on top, Tingley drives inside, drops a beautiful pass down to Kendra Young. She'll get on the board for the first time this evening. 23 points in that third quarter for Paris, 7 in that third quarter for Flora. This is the highest scoring quarter for each team. But the Wolf Gals outmatched tonight. Ava Cameron will take a seat. Alyssa Young takes a seat. Lainey Carter back in, along with Taylor Brown. Into the corner, back and around it goes. Fake three from Tingley. Off into the corner. Nice delay on the dribble. Caitlin Littleton, pretty good little dribbler. Three on the way. No good off the back iron. Rebound picked up by Littleton. She heads to the hoop, and she is fouled by Easton. Two shots upcoming for Littleton as the clock does continue to roll. Missed them both, Caitlin Littleton. And a steal. Littleton and Easton tangled up again this time. Littleton will go back to the free throw line for 1 and 1 rather than 2. Very quickly, Maddie Easton has picked up 3 fouls. And she'll head off as Reagan Henson will come back in. Kendra Young heads to the bench for Paris. Stick around after the game. We'll give you the rundown on statistics. We'll take a short break and then give you the rundown on stats. And that first free throw, no good. She's 1 for 4, Caitlin Littleton. Tough night. And a steal, nice rebound there. Taylor Brown gets her first field goal of the night. On the drive, nice lay-in by Kendra Cartwright. A fan favorite for the Paris folks. Shot up, no good. And here comes Paris with a minute and a half. Pass dropped down again to Cartwright, and this is the shot this time. Cartwright's a senior, doesn't get to play a whole lot, looks like, but good to see her get a bucket for the Paris Tigers. Drop pass to Binky. She's fouled. She'll head to the free throw line for 2. That foul goes against Emma Henderson. You can see as she kind of just off her balance, bounced right into Paige. Paige Benke yet to score this evening, so a good opportunity to get to the free throw line and get some points as they stop the clock under a minute to play on the free throws. You don't want it going off while somebody's shooting. Chloe Noel checks in for Paris. Missed them both. Near steal. Henson will get it. It is a steal. Up to Jency Benke, who lays it up and in. Jency with 9. And the Wolf Gals get into the 20s. Don't feel bad. 4 of the last 5 teams Paris has beaten finished in the 20s. They beat Robinson 66-23. They beat Olney 61-26. They beat Robinson 60-27. They beat Mattoon 60-29. I don't have one. It's called Kenzie Hutchings. Hits them both. And with 19 seconds to go, Flora with a chance to add to their point total. And a 3-pointer for Jency Benke. She's got 12 now, into double digits. Good for her. And that will do it. Paris knocks off Flora 63-23. We'll be back to wrap it up after this word.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Probably the most important thing in medicine is to have a home, a place where you can come and be seen and get treatment for minor or serious conditions. My name is Dr. Harry Carter. I see patients in very different situations and circumstances, and at all times trying to make a difference in their lives. One should not feel like they can't come in with a problem and allow us to help them fix it. Come in, I think that'd be the best way and the easiest way. We'd love to have patients join us, and we'd love to help serve them.
Visit us at crhpc.org.
Here's a look at some of the highlights from tonight's action. There's a Crable. I tell you what, that Carrington Crable is a tough customer. She was on the ground all the time. There's a nice little jumper from the All-Stater, Sarah Isef, and another drive by Carrington Crable. Carrington led all scorers as she finished with 22 points, 4 out of 9 from the free throw line. It was 14 for Madison Rigdon, who just made that shot, number 33. Madison finished with 14, 2 out of 2 from the line. She had 4 3-pointers. There's another one for Madison. 13 points for Sarah Isef, 2 for 2 from the line to go with a 3 and 4 deuces. And also 4 points for Trinity Tingley, a couple of field goals, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. 3 points for Jenna Gates, 1 out of 2 from the line, hit a field goal. 2 points apiece for Kenzie Hutchings, 2 for 2 from the line. Kendra Young, 2 points, hit a field goal. Kendra Cartwright had a field goal there in the fourth quarter. And the Paris Lady Tigers finishing with quarters of 14, 17, 23, and 11. 12 out of 23 from the line. For the Flora Wolf Gals, they were led by Jency Benke. She finished with 12 points, had a 3, 4 deuces, 1 out of 2 from the line. 3 points apiece for Taylor Brown with a bucket, 1 out of 2 from the line. Allie Parker hit a 3, and Cadence Carter 3 out of 4 from the free throw line, and 2 points for Maddie Easton. She had a field goal late. Quarters for Flora, 4, 2, 7, and 10 as the Paris Lady Tigers improved to 28-0, 7-0 in the Little Illini Conference. Flora falls to 8-17, 2-5 in conference play. Hey, thanks a lot to everybody for watching tonight. We appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll be in Sisney. The Patoka Warriors taking on the Sisney Running Lions. That JV will start about 6:15. My name, we do appreciate you tuning in for all of us here at Wabash Catch TV. My name's Bruce Dickey, reminding you tonight's final score. Paris defeats Flora 63-23. So long from Conley Gym.